What's up, Nebutants? Welcome back to Cystic Arts. I'm Jess, this is Kid Kraftin, and I'm gonna do some more friendship bracelets for you guys. And this is a method that I've seen a couple just like really quick videos on, and I wanted to try for myself. It looks pretty easy, so I just want to see how the results come out. Let's get started. So for this, you're gonna need a piece of cardboard, something round, or you can freehand, you just need to make a circle, and some scissors. So just to make it easy for you guys to see, I'm just gonna mark it out, but it doesn't have to be a perfect circle. Like I said, you can just wing it, that's fine. So you have a circle, and now you want to put 8 slits all the way around. So I'm just going to mark them off so you guys can see. So there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They don't have to be perfectly spaced. You just need 8 slits around. And next thing you're going to need to do is poke a hole in the middle. Be very careful about this. Obviously, you don't want to stab yourself. Parents probably ought to do this. Okay, doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to be beautiful. That's all you need. Now, you're going to need 7 strands of embroidery floss. So 1 strand fewer than the amount of slits you have around on the outside. So what I decided to do, partly because the number just works out and partly because it'll be easy for you guys to see on camera, is I just did rainbow. So I tied a knot in one end with a pretty decent tail, because this is what you're going to use to tie it around your wrist or your friend's wrist. And so I'm just going to put the tail through the hole and just until the knot comes through the other side. And then I'm going to separate out my strands and put 1 color in each slit. Okay, so I've got all my strands separated, and I have 1 empty slit right here. So what I'm gonna do is skip the red, skip the orange, take my yellow strand, pop it out of there, and move it to the empty slot. And it doesn't really matter if you go left to right, right to left, whatever. And now I can turn this so that the empty slot is in front of me again. And I'm going to skip 2 colors. So I'm going to skip the green and the light blue, and I'm going to go for my dark blue. For the sake of this, we'll just call it indigo. And take that and put it over into the empty slot. And just keep repeating that. So turn this so that the empty slot is in front of me. Skip the next 2 threads. So that means red goes in the empty slot. And we're just going to keep going like that and see what we end up with. and it might be pretty tricky to keep all this from getting tangled, but I'll do my best. Okay guys, I'm going to show you a slightly different method. This cardboard circle has 10 slots cut in it, and you can see how I have my colors arranged here. So the way I'm going to start off is I'm going to take this top right blue strand and I'm going to move it to the bottom right. Then this bottom left strand I'm going to take and move to the top left. Then I'm going to turn this so that my purple is on the top and bottom. And again, I'm going to take the top right and bring it down to the bottom right. Bottom left to the top left. Turn, same thing. Bottom or top right to bottom right. Bottom left to top left. And I'm just going to keep going like that, and I will show you what it looks like. Okay guys, I only did a couple inches of each bracelet, just enough to show you guys what they look like. So I'm going to zoom in here. This is how the rainbow one turned out. Focus camera. There we go. So this looks really cool. I like it a lot. Obviously you don't have to use 7 different colors. You can use multiple strands of the same color. But I thought doing it this way would just be able to show off what the pattern looks like, and it'd be really easy for you guys to see. And then this one, I really love how this turned out, how the 2 colors twist around, kind of like a double helix situation. So this one was really fun, and you know, obviously when you're doing these for real, you want to leave long enough tails on your strands to be able to tie them. This one I did a little bit different to show you a different way that you can tie them. I left a loop on the end, and so what you can do, we'll use this marker. Imagine this marker was your wrist, your ankle, or whatever. You can take your tail and put all those strands through the loop, and then you can pull it tight and then tie a knot around like that. So yeah, 2 different methods, 2 different looks, both using a cardboard circle. Okay guys, that was 2 more methods of making friendship bracelets, both really easy and both really fun. Just 2 different methods for 2 different looks. I really liked the method of using the cardboard circles because it's definitely less fiddly and less of a hassle than trying to like do these in your hand. The slits in the cardboard hold onto the strings really nicely, so you can like put it down and take a break without having to come back and worry about, oh, it's gonna, you know, the end's gonna be undone or whatever. And I think these methods are both very simple, easy for even kind of a youngish kid to understand and be able to do on their own. Parents definitely, you know, make the circle and poke the hole yourself because that involves scissors. But after that, you can just let you don't know, your kids can just go nuts doing these two different methods. This one especially, the blue and purple one, went really fast, even for just doing these couple of inches. It took a little bit longer to do the rainbow one, but still really fun and looks really cool, I think, with all the different colors. So I hope you guys are staying home, staying safe, and I hope this helps you fill up your time a little bit. I'll see you in the next one.